within. God is within you. God is a word that we use to communicate a meaning. Understand what we mean when we say God, and that's what we mean is within you. You understand that? Book link is in the description. The book is available on Amazon. Click the link in the description and get you one. Welcome to the GhODCast. This is not your ordinary podcast. This is where we get you to God fast, but only if you have a heart that's strong enough and brave enough to withstand that pressure that might bust your blood vessels on its way to squeeze those piezoelectric crystals in your pineal gland, your diamond mind, so that your diamond shine with crystal clear mental clarity. Because your mind is your soul. Get the etymology of the word psychology, and you'll see that psychology is the study of your soul being your mind being the inner child of God. Return to your childlike state of mind as the child of God, the inner child that you always are. It is an eternal state of being. All right, so tap into eternity and use it to your benefit as a beneficiary of the trust our Father in heaven created for us. Like the money says, in God we trust. You understand? God is above all man. So we have faith in no man. Our faith is reserved. We are the Federal Reserve Act. Read the Federal Reserve Act to remind yourself how you should act with your reserves and reserve your faith for God and God only. You understand me? So as a central banker, you are the centralized force of God in the universe, as a black sun, as a black hole, as a stargate, as a star portal, as a human mechanism, a vessel, an avatar, a ship. This is your sonship as a son of God. Look to God as a father that guides us from farther, and you'll get farther than you ever have before. You know what I'm saying? God has much more in store. Good Lord. Good Lord. You see what I'm saying? It's easy. Use God's words as poetic justice to receive some justice. It's just us. Just the two of us. Me and God. My eye in the sky, that eagle eye, the eye that rise, the eye that realize that I am that I. Exodus 3:14, as we exit the dust into which God does breathe. God's spirit makes this mountain move. That's why faith of a mustard seed moves mountains, because our earth body is a mound of earth elements. Our earth body is a mountain of dirt that we move as the animating force that is the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, the inhale and the exhale of God. That means the attachment and the detachment is art. You see what I'm saying? Our Father art in heaven, because our Father is a creator, a creative, and so too do we art in heaven as creators and creatives. That's why they try to call us content creators, but we are God's creators. You know what I'm saying? The children of God, the living children of God, creating this world that we share together. And so let us create a world that we would refer to as heaven together, as those who are creating the environment we share as one community under God. Because there are people who would say this is hell. So if together with our co-creative abilities, we create a community that does not mind referring to itself as hell, why then not use that same creative ability to create a community that then does not mind referring to itself as heaven on earth? I got heaven right here on earth. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven, as above, so below. So I'm like, why are we then not acting as one family under God, our Father in heaven, and holding ourselves to the standards of his children, which would be an intelligent group of individual souls, cognitively aware enough to know that it only makes sense to use God's laws to your benefit. Why are you out here fighting the laws, trying to argue the laws, trying to debate the laws? They're like, you're not Christ, you're not God, you can't do this and you can't say that. And it's like, hey, listen, the birds are chirping. Okay? We are in the Garden of Eden. I know you put a city in the middle of God's garden, but you're still in the middle of God's garden. Okay? We are not sinners. We are centers. Centers of cosmic consequences. Because we keep causing consequences. So since we're going to cause consequences, the consequences we cause, we are going to refer to as heaven on earth, because apparently you cause the type of consequences you yourself refer to as hell. So we're going to use our free will differently than your generation. This is a generation that is a new generation. They're like, oh, that new age spirituality doesn't go with God Almighty. Yeah, when you are with Christ, you are a new creature. I'm sorry. All right, welcome to our new age. Because the last age we were was traumatized. All right, you traumatized us in our previous generation. That is what we would refer to as generational curses. All right, yeah, done with that. All right, let it go. Let the dead bury the dead. Glory be to God. Shout out to Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. That one hit somebody deep. Yeah, man. You gotta let the dead bury the dead. Oh, that's over with. Somebody said, God loves all his crackheads. You are a prime example. I am the prime example of God's unconditional love. It's you who are trying to put conditions on love because you were never worthy of love in your traumatized childhood. You were taught to try to earn love, and that is abusive because we don't earn love. You don't work for love. It is literally abundantly unconditional. So yeah, you don't got to get out here and sell your soul to feel appreciated. God loves you. Love yourself as God loves you. That's fact. So y'all know what it is. We up. What up, though? Everybody in the chat, man. We here. What up, Empress? What up, Da Vinci? Big love. Shalom. Big peace. What up, Adrena? Eric in the building. K-Cell in the building. Soul Rebel in the building. Jay Jameson in the building, man. Big love. What up, Big Plover in the building? Yeah, man, we just here, using our free will to give God the glory that only God can carry. So we don't want to get into the habit of blaming ourselves or others for that which belongs to God, because the human container itself cannot carry the gravity of God in its totality. So we all are fractals expressing God in a holographic capacity, so that we can have a unique individual experience of self. That's the truth behind God. That's the truth behind the light and the shadow work. You know what I'm saying? So, facts, man. What up, K-Cell? Say, GhODCast undefeated. That's what's up. Somebody says, do you want to box? Nah, I'm good. I'm doing what I want to do at all times. Glory be to God. I got free will like everybody else got free will, which is what makes us the Christ. You are the living son of God. You are the light. And God said, let that light shine bright. So as the Christ, don't try to hide, because the sun was meant to shine. And that's why we grand rise and shine, grand rise and radiate. You know what I'm saying? Somebody says your hair looks like turds. That's because you have turds in your psyche as a point of reference. You know what I'm saying? If you knew what the description of Jesus was, perhaps you would then have related my hair to Jesus. Or some people related to Medusa. If you understand the esoteric meaning behind the story of Medusa, you would have a different relationship with my hair. But because you are on the level you on, you only can relate to your elementary point of view. So, shout out to the carnal mind and you. But we're going to climb higher than the carnal mind can do. That's facts. We in the spirit and we are in the symbolic. Everything has a symbolic expression and a symbolic connection. So if you can see the symbols, if you can see deeper than the 3D, that's when you have elevated your consciousness high enough to start to see me, because I am literally the living image of God. I'm God's image, and that's God is what you should be using as a reference anyway, because that's the only way to understand how to go in the proper direction. If you don't know how to get to God, then you're a lost soul, because God is the entire goal. What? Don't get confused. That's why I try to remind y'all, your Christ mind is your only right mind. If you're not in your Christ mind, you are not in your right mind. That's over with. Somebody says, you don't drink and smoke, just wondering. Don't wonder about me. Do what you got to do in alignment with GOD. You got to live your own life for the rest of your eternity. Nothing I do has a direct effect on you. Go live your life and pay your dues. That's all. It's nothing else to be. When Peter was trying to walk on water with Jesus, he only failed when he started trying to pay attention to everything else. Stay focused on the prize, family. I am not your prize. Don't try to focus on me. Focus on who you are and who you came to be. That's love. Fact. Somebody said, is this the guy with the counterfeit WWE championship? I don't understand what you think you just said, but if you giving all that love to the WWE brand, you should be like a brand ambassador. Get you some money if you're going to go around trying to champion somebody else's counterfeit or however you're trying to claim it, family. I don't understand what you're trying to do outside of attack my self-esteem, because you don't want me to appreciate being who I am, because you don't appreciate being who you are. Misery loves company. You trying to find anything that you can use to pull down my self-esteem. You're a troll. You're a toxic relationship. That's why you don't have any healthy long-term relationships in your life, family. You don't practice the habits conducive to maintaining healthy long-term relationships, because nobody appreciates you coming with the habits of irritation and annoyance. Like, what is that? You in the old world. We in the new world. We not in the world where people appreciate the habit of nagging and complaining and annoying and irritating others as like some type of relationship building ritual. Like, cut that out, bro. We not on that. I said, don't mind the trolls. Man, I ain't gonna lie. God, glory be to God. If God put somebody in my face, I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna have to take that up with God. Don't be on my path if you don't want me to put my foot on your head. I'm definitely gonna put my foot on your neck. That's regardless. Somebody says, what are you talking about? I'm talking about God. What's up? Somebody said, Matthew 24:4 said, and Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. Yeah, you got to be Christ for yourself individually. You got to deal with your free will and your accountability thereof, because nobody can deal with your consequences for you. So yeah, nobody else is Christ for you. There's no Christ outside of yourself. Christ is within you as your true identity and your responsibility. You are the light of God, and you have to let your light shine bright in your life. That's just, you are the star. You are the center of your life. Somebody says, what if I don't believe in religion? Nobody cares about you, sir. Go do whatever you want to do. Nobody's even talking to you. You're not important. You're irrelevant. Go live your life and do your best. If you want to be a slave, go be a slave. If you want to be wealthy, go be wealthy. You have the free will to make that consequence manifest in your reality. No one cares. Somebody said, what up, homie? Where you from? I am from the source. I am from the beginning. I am from the originator. Somebody says, I pity your followers. I don't have followers, and there's no need for you to pity, because everybody's in God's hands. Everybody is a part of God's plans. Your pity is a lack of faith in God, because you're a coward. It's faith over fear. Pity is a derivative of fear. Only cowards have pity in their heart. We too brave-hearted from all the trials and tribulations and the perseverance to disrespect the fruits of perseverance. Like, we know what hard times create. Diamonds that shine, crystals. So we appreciate pressure because we are carbon-based beings, melanated beings. We don't run from pressure. Pressure turns our carbon into the diamonds you see shining. That's why we are the jewels of God. Somebody said so many words, so little said. That's only because you're trying to involve yourself in a conversation no one is having with you. You feel like I'm saying so many words because none of my words were directed at you. You're not the demographic. You're not sitting at the table. You're not in the group. Nobody invited you to the barbecue. You're not a part of the cookout. Like, you an outsider. You're a culture vulture. That's why you don't get it. You out of somebody said, I'm white. No, you're stupid. Is a more accurate term to use. You're not going to protect yourself behind any weirdo self-identities, family. You are nothing more than an unintelligent heathen breathing for no reason. You can make up whatever other labels make you feel good, but the fact that you don't have anybody that cut for you in your real life shows that you are just a pity, miserable existence of God's potential expression of self. You have so much potential, and this is the best that you could express. That's sad, family. You are a pitiful version of yourself because all you had to do was go and find yourself in the groups that you appreciate. Yet all you do is run around and hate. What are you practicing nagging and complaining for when you have the free will ability to live in heaven? You in heaven fucked up about nothing. Bro, you goofy, you dumb, and you getting everything you deserve with the law of attraction that works eternally in your life. It's not anyone else's fault that you don't know how to manage the law of attraction as the center point in your life. It's your life. You don't even love yourself or care enough about yourself to figure out how to create the type of environment that you wouldn't nag and complain within. You shouldn't be okay nagging and complaining. You should have a problem with the fact that you keep finding yourself in the type of circumstances that you yourself don't appreciate because you're doing a terrible job. Excuse me, you're doing a terrible job at living life if all you do is hate what you do. God damn. How's you hate everybody around you. Bro, change your life. Do you love yourself or not? Fuck is you doing? You just stupid. That's what I'm saying. They're talking about, I'm white. Nah. In law, you're black. By definition. Civil little martus. Nigga, you are unaware. You ain't on. You down bad, boy. A nincompoop is what you is. A Neanderthal, my boy. A troglodyte, my guy. This is what you are, all right? Unevolved, all right? That is what you are, all right? Behind the schedule, okay? That's what you are. You cut that out, my boy. Your ass is a standard American diet, boy. Sad, okay? SAD, standard American diet. Sad, boy. You out of there. Somebody says, we're all black. Come on now. I'm white and proud. No. I don't know what you talking about. We all come from black. Yeah, but everybody ain't self-developed enough to refer to themselves as aware. All right. Some of y'all are not aware enough. And that's in your expression of law. We don't care about opinions. We are saying based off the evidence that you create in your life for yourself. Excuse me. Yeah, but we all come from infinite potentiality, which is the imaginary, which is the darkness. Infinite darkness. Yeah. Invisible forces. That's facts. Somebody says, sound like you're inciting racial hatred. Get his account banned. Let's get his account banned. First of all, the human race is a race about how long you can stay, not racing to leave or to get anywhere, racing to chill for all eternity. And then when you're saying racial hatred, why would you hate the race when the race is where all the fun is? People race for fun, not for hate. I don't understand. It said racial hatred. What? Why would we hate racing? No, we race because it's fun, not for hate. This nigga dumb. That's what I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all can't be letting these dumbass lost souls troll your soul, which is your psychology, because, you know, the etymology of the word psychology shows you it is the study of the soul. Your soul is your consciousness, and you got to keep your soul protected from these people mental projections, because they not using their spirit as a weapon. That's why they are vulnerable to deception from the world, the commercials, this education system. That's facts. That's over. Somebody said, well played, well played. I mean, the Christ mind is literally the only right mind. It's only one way to play it well, and that's to play it like Christ. All right, so yeah, play the Christ way. That's the right way. You know what I'm saying? So somebody said he choking on it. That's crazy that that's where your mind is limiting your soul, that you can't even think outside of the 3D obstacles. You stuck in your own opticals. That's that optical illusion. You too vulnerable to delusion. That's facts. That's facts. You already know that, though. You right. Somebody say I have a 3D job. Glory be to God. We climb through the ranks. You feel me? We climb through the ranks. We do. But you definitely got to climb. We start at the bottom like seeds do, because we the seeds. You feel me? I appreciate that love, Daryl. Yeah. Appreciate that love. I see you, Soul Shot, in the building. Yeah, because they can only think in 3 different dimensions. Most people are one-dimensional. They only can think about what they're thinking about at the time. All right? Then you can get to thinking in, you know what I'm saying, deeper into your thoughts and become more aware of the fact that you are the one thinking about the thoughts that you're thinking instead of being, you know, people get trapped at different, people's souls get trapped at different levels of thinking or different levels of identifying self, right? People's soul, because if you remember the etymology of the word psychology breaks down into the study of the soul, and the soul is your awareness traveling, and people's awareness gets stuck at different milestones in the form of identities. Most people identify as the body, so they soul gets stuck in their body or they body identity, they 5 physical sense limited perspective of reality. Then some people they confuse their identities with their job positions, their job titles, or, you know what I'm saying, their social status. You know what I'm saying? Fathers, brothers, supervisors, construction workers, police officers. You know what I'm saying? Like, they identity or they soul get stuck in that infrastructure. And then you got people who get their soul stuck in their emotions and their emotional attachments. People get their soul or their mind, their ability to think, stuck in these different dimensions. And that's what we mean when we're saying multi-dimensional. You know what I'm saying? Because there's more than one perspective to observe reality through, more than one lens through which to look at your experience of free will. So yeah, that's love. Somebody said, does everyone have the ability to become Christ? If so, how? No, everyone is Christ. You just have to be Christ consciously on purpose. It's like you are already the Son of God. You just got to be the Son of God consciously on purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you have to you have to accept the realization and then let it become your behaviors. That's all. Somebody said, Naga, where your clothes at? In the Garden of Eden, where Adam and Eve left theirs before they got kicked out. But yeah, be the Son of God because you are. So just be God and use God's laws intelligently. That's That's what that's what it was your whole life. Excuse me. That's what it's been your whole life. You have been God your whole life. You have been using God's laws your whole life. The only intelligent thing to do is to use them right. Somebody said, I'm Christ too. We all are Christ. We are all God's light. You have to let the light shine bright. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. That light given to you by God is Christ. We all have the spark. It's the divine spark of life. It's common sense. I don't know why you feel like you have to ridicule yourself into accepting this level of self-awareness, but yeah, be aware of the fact that your true self is God. That's a high level, the most high level of self-awareness. To be aware of yourself at the most high level of self-awareness is to be aware of yourself as the source, as the beginning, as as God, as the Brahman, the Atman, as the all, as consciousness expressing itself through a human vessel, through a human avatar, into the matrix, to play in the matrix. That's why tricks are for kids, because we are God's children playing in the matrix, playing make-believe with free will, creating our own version of heaven because life is a dream. That's why we reap what we sow every day in a row, row your boat gently down the stream, merrily, because life is a dream. Somebody said Jesus Christ is an individual. Jesus Christ is God. Jesus Christ came to save. Jesus Christ didn't come so we can all claim to be him. Yes, he did. That's the only reason he came. That's exactly what his teachings are. It's John 17:21. You don't believe in Christ. You don't stand for Christ. You are not standing for what Christ taught. You are a blaspheming heathen. You don't even believe in what you're trying to control somebody else's perception of. Christ's entire message is you are Christ. John 10:34, John 17:21. These are documented words of God. This too easy for y'all to come in here and try and play with me. Somebody says you're a false prophet. Family, first of all, if you find yourself around a false prophet, you got to ask yourself, where are you? That you found yourself in the presence of a false prophet instead of finding yourself in the presence of God. Why have you not deserved to find yourself in God's presence, yet you are in the presence of people you don't appreciate? You're not paying attention to the way you use your own free will, because you should find yourself in heaven amongst God. You have the ability to choose to do so. And then you saying, I'm a false prophet, as if prophets can be false. The truth cannot be false, because the truth is true for itself. That's just point blank and period. If you don't appreciate what I'm on, it's only intelligent to leave and put yourself in the situations that you appreciate being in. You just got to cut out. Somebody said, because I see you're lying. If you are surrounded by liars, sir, you have to ask yourself, what did you do to find yourself there? Okay? Why is it that you are not surrounded by truth tellers? See what I'm saying? You're not paying attention to what we're trying to get you to realize about how you're designing your own life. You've designed your life in such a way that you feel surrounded like you are prey. When you have all of the cosmic free will abilities as everyone else, how have you, sir, not created the type of life where you, sir, are surrounded by God himself, when God is omnipotent and omnipresent? God is always everywhere all the time, but all your mind with your reticular activating system can find is deception. How is it that you can't program your subconscious mind, program your programmable mind to find God? You have too much power over your life for you to be finding things to nag and complain about in your own lived reality. That's ridiculous, bro. Y'all gotta really start exercising more dominion over your free will. You don't have to get stuck in sin. Sin does not have free will. It can't decide to reach out and grab you. Okay? You have free will. You can decide not to sin. You have dominion. Why are you here nagging and complaining? It's absolutely ridiculousness, family. And you are literally the direct descendant of the Most High, as you cannot descend from the bottom. Excuse me, that's facts. Somebody says, people really think they are bigger than they are, my guy. We are here experiencing life, not here to play God like a cosplay character. Did you not hear what you just said? You sound stupid, bro. You said we're here experiencing life, not here to play God like a cosplay character. What? You said we're just here. That's what God is doing, experiencing life. Why are y'all so dense in the soul? Your soul just dense, like no higher thoughts can get through. You just stupid, boy. You're petrified. The boy said, we just in life, experiencing life. We're not here cosplaying God. You're directly contradicting the documented word of God. All you got to do is open the scripture and it says cosplay God. Ephesians 5:1. Soon as you get to Ephesians chapter 5, the first thing it says is cosplay God. Matter of fact, who the fuck else would you be cosplaying? The devil, nigga? That's how unintelligent you know you are. That's how abused and traumatized you know you are from your earlier childhood days, my boy. Because ain't no way it's a child on this planet that is as stupid as you. That's what I'm trying to say. You had to have been traumatized into raw stupidity. Because you don't come out this damn dumb. Your ass was smart when you popped out that vagina book because that vagina wasn't ready to have you. The person that vagina was attached to got the traumatizing your ass because they wasn't trying to have a child. They were trying to have sex. That's what's wrong with your mama. She was a pass around in them streets. Because if you would have been raised in a sanctified home instead of a broken home, you would have more wherewithal than to come in here trying to play with me. Because don't play with me because I'll set you right on fire. I'm talking about spiritual arson, all right? Hence the word spiritual, stupid individual. That means I'll do it to you from right here. Okay, because there's no physical distance in the non-physical dimension. You don't understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying, I'll set you on fire non-physically. That means you can't run away from me. Okay, you can't use your physical body to put no physical distance in this non-physical dimension. I'm on your road, so you should move slow. Don't play with KO. Because here we go, you're crossover. Yeah, it's your whole soul. So listen, that's what God sent me here for anyway. That's right, Jehovah. You feel me? You are now a Jehovah's Witness as you are witnessing Jehovah in the flesh. Hova, it's the rock. Christ is the rock, nigga, the Christ rock. Yo, we talking about that capstone, that all-seeing eye in the sky, that illuminated eye is the eye. I'm talking about I paid the price it cost my life, but I am the Christ. That illuminated eye, the Illuminati, because I sacrificed my human body to God to be the temple that God dwells within. And it is he who does his works through me. Big G-O-D, all glory be. Ain't no glory for me. What I need glory for? They don't buy food from the store. You know what I'm saying? Relax. Let God do his thing. Let him cook. Why would you tell God to hide his flame? You must be a lame. I put the F on you lames. I swear to God. We gonna get that fire roasted. Yo, Merry Christmas. You feel me? Where the chimney at? I swear to God. They won't understand Santa Claus. Now, somebody say, you is not God. Family, if you don't think I'm God, that means you're in hell, boy. That's on you. You feel me? We see no, hear no, speak no evil. But if you don't see God, guess where you are? Stupid. You're stupid. It's just, you can't win trying to play with me. Family, remember, I'm rubber, you're glue. Anything you say bounce off me. Come on, family. Well, I say, you are not God. You're not in heaven, stupid. If you was in heaven, you would see God. You feel me? So, hey, you are where you are. You feel me? You are where you are. You know what I mean? You don't want to see God? Don't then. You act like that shit gonna hurt my motherfucking feelings or something. And they're like, you are not God. Says a lot about you, guy. Fuck is you talking about? Because you are where you see me. That's your choice. Your free will is free. Shit, nigga. I know one thing. I am the image of God. I know what an image is. Yup. I know what images do. Yup. As the image of God, guess who I am? But guess who you can't see? You looking at the image of God, and guess who you can't see? God, ain't that blind? Jesus make the blind man see. I swear to God, how you can't see God when his image is me? What are you doing with your mind? That's how we know you don't got your right mind. You not in your Christ mind. You definitely not in heaven, because you don't see God. And you don't see God in me. That's amazing, because guess who sent me? I mean, guess how I got here? Where even is here where I have been gotten? Am I the only begotten? You ain't been gotten? Glory be to my Father in heaven. Father, forgive them, for they know not to whom they speak. These niggas weak. I swear to God, they tweak. So weird. What's wrong with these niggas? Somebody say, I see God in you. I see God in you too. That's just glory be to God. Of course, I can see the Creator who created in his creations. Just because we're respectful. These people are disrespectful. How can you not see God in God's house? You know what I'm saying? You don't see all these images hanging around. You don't see all these pictures all on the walls. You don't know whose house this is. You don't see God anywhere, huh? You just don't see God, huh? That's amazing. Somebody said ego is crazy. No, ego is submitted to God. You feel me? That's what it's not. Ego is crazy, nigga. Ego is obedience. That's what you don't know. You don't know about submission, because you don't submit. But every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess. It's going to get there. It's going to catch up to you. One day, you too going to have enough heartache and pain for you to realize giving your life to God. Because right now, you still think shit sweet. You think God is a tissue paper for your nose you can throw away after you're done crying and shit. Yeah, God is not your tissue paper. You're going to hell, but guess what though? God will go with you. It's all good. God gonna go wherever you go. You never gonna be alone. So guess what? Daniel 3:25, swear to God, I'm still alive. Put the F on you lames. I'm standing in flames. It's over. Somebody said, ego is the blindness of the demiurge. Yeah, but guess what? Jesus made the blind man see. Your ego gonna see too. Don't worry about it. Just what? You ain't gonna escape, and your ego ain't gonna escape either, my guy. God's plan is immaculate. God cannot be defeated. God is already victorious before you came to play the game. You can cut that out, okay? Cut it out, my boy. No one will be defeating God and his universal laws because, well, they precede. So how can you beat that which already is? You just gonna respect it, boy. Because it is what it is, boy. That's facts. Somebody say, who are you to say where we go? I am God. I am Jesus Christ. I am the Son. I am a prophet. I am somebody who can recognize patterns. I am somebody that knows 1 + 1 = 2, you stupid dumbass nigga. The fuck this nigga talking about? Who are you to say what 1 + 1 =? How do you know? Prove it. Prove that 1 + 1. Because if you have one man and one woman and they can have more than one child, that means 1 + 1 is 3 or more. If you don't get your Terrence Howard math addicts out of here, no, nigga. Fuck out of here. Talking about who are you to say? Intelligent individual that can recognize the Fibonacci sequence, bitch. Okay, I see the golden ratio everywhere. All right, I don't understand why you don't understand gematria and numerology, bitch. You not special. That's all I'm saying. You are a vibration in a cosmic ocean. It's like your design is standard. Is what I'm saying. We know you because the standards are universal. You know, the standards are universal and eternal. Just we know you because a human is not a dog. You see what I'm saying? Like a human, God bless his soul, is not a monkey. I know you like to say humans are cousins with monkeys and humans. No, nigga. What we're saying is we know who you are because who you are is limited forever. We knew you before you got here. Welcome to standardization. Okay? I don't know why you think that you're more special than all the other special people, but you're not actually. But that's cool. Go and have you a unique experience, but it's only unique to your amnesia. All right? You have your own personal amnesia. You have your own personal ignorance, and you just out here having a great time, just drunk in love with amnesia and ignorance. That's why you came here to play, Pinocchio. You just came to have a great ignorant time in life. That's what we do. You do. Somebody says you need Jesus Christ, dude. If you think I need something that I don't have, you lack faith. There's no way to need Jesus Christ because Christ is within me. That's Colossians 1:27. That's over with. To say that I need Jesus is to say I don't have Jesus, is to say that Jesus is lacking. That's crazy. All right. To say that I need God is to say that I don't have God, is to say that God is lacking. That's amazing. I don't need God. God is present and in attendance, like right here, right now. Always, actually, because if you have faith in God, you would know that he's omnipotent and omnipresent. It's like, I don't understand how y'all like, oh, you're the godless individual that does not have faith in the fact that God is exercising his plan in my life right here, right now, immaculately all the time. Like God was always exercising his plan. God was never making no mistakes in his plan. You just don't have faith. And then you want to pretend like you're speaking as a representative of our Father, but you don't, though, because I am a direct descendant of our Father. If you were aware, you would know you can't play with me because we have the same Father, stupid ass boy. Fuck, is you dumb? Nigga, I got my own direct relationship with the Father. You can't. How is you thinking that you finna play with me like I'm gonna have more faith in you than I have in me? Where they do that at? You thought that I was gonna have more confidence in you than I got in me, nigga? Please, nigga, what? How? You thought that I was gonna use my lack of self-confidence and fill that void with confidence in you niggas? Oh, man, you got to cut that out, boy. No man on the planet of Earth, boy, listen to me, in no time span. Not now, nigga. Not ever, nigga. Okay? Will there be a man on the surface of this earth that will escape my wrath? Sorry to tell you. Each and every single one of you individual human beings within my lifespan can get it. Point blank, period. God know that. You know that. So tread carefully while you exist in my timeline, because I'm really like that. You feel me? I'm bringing the Christ back. They know where that light at. You know what I'm saying? I know them haters don't like that, but haters don't like nothing, nigga. So might as well be God. I ain't bluffing, nigga. Facts. What you mean? Because I'm braver than you. That's over. Somebody says, why are we not perfect? Boy, we are perfect. You just don't love yourself. That's on you. That's on you. Oh, what you talking about? That boy said, why are we not perfect? Boy, that sounds like a lack of self-love to me. You sound disappointed. You sound disappointed in yourself, bro. I think you're not living up to your own expectations, my God. I think you're letting yourself down. Is what it sounds to be the case. That has absolutely nothing to do with God. That's you. You don't like the way you're using your own free will. Come on, Kim. Come on, Valley. You don't like how you look at somebody says you're talking about harming people just because they're haters. Yes, that's exactly the reason why you go to hell. Yes, God is talking about sending you directly to hell, purify your soul, reincarnate you, and give you another go because you got off of the road, didn't know which way to go, and I stepped on you because I told you don't play with KO. Are you dumb? I'm trying to let the belt to your ass is to give you a little correction because your soul going in the wrong direction. I'm trying to get you out of your erectile dysfunction back to a resurrection. You ain't understanding? We going to heaven. Your stupid ass is so down low, you don't know how to get out of the commode. That's what's wrong with you. Your head is up your ass. Hee-haw, donkey ass nigga. Pay attention, nigga. You gotta raise your mind to the top of your spine. All right, you got your head between your legs is what we trying to tell you. If you put your head back on your shoulders, God got God guide you, God got you. If not, then your kundalini is a serpent winding at the bottom of the mountain, my boy. You is just at the bottom in Sheol. You are in hell with your kundalini self-awareness, all right? You're going to have to climb these levels of cognitive development until you become metacognitive in your self-awareness so that you can have an esoteric perspective of the spiritual reality behind life. This is how you do your shadow work. All right, behind light. Okay, that's facts, man. Yes, metacognitive is metacognition. Yes, get that for yourself so that you can switch dimensions. Somebody said word salad toss. That's facts. Poetic justice. In order for you to be the living word of God, you're going to have to increase your communication skill set. All right? A lot of y'all don't have understanding because you are illiterate. Literally. Excuse. Man, y'all put some love on the live, man. We almost up to 100 likes on the live. Man, I appreciate that love. Y'all run us up, let the algorithm know where we at, man. Somebody said this is blasphemy. That's facts. This is blasphemy because I'm going to blaspheme. All of the non-believers shoot the messenger. Because non-believers shoot the messenger, I shoot first, I shoot back. 100% going to blasphemy. That is a fact. John 10:33. Read it and weep, all right? You gonna have to blast for yourself, though, because I blast for me. But if you ride with me, then I blast for us. You feel me? I'll blast for us. I won't blast for you, though. You gotta blast for yourself. That's over with. They definitely gonna try to ride on you when you start being the living son of God. As soon as you start trying to be Christ, here they come with them pikes. You feel me? Yeah, they gonna come and test your metal. That's why you gotta be full metal alchemist like me. Transmutation. You see? Energy. I-O-D. On my own energy. That's G-O-D. That's God if you can spell. But I know a lot of y'all don't have y'all reading comprehension skills or your communication skills at the prerequisite level. You're not a part of the high council. This is a high council therapy session. This therapy is for the high council Psalms 82. But you don't understand anything about Psalms 82. Somebody says, are you claiming to be God? Yes, I am. Proclaiming the truth. Psalms 82:6. God is claiming that I am God as well. Disclaimer. Jesus also claimed that I am God in John 10:34. These are the documented words of God in various versions of the Bible. So don't think that it's limited to a particular version. Because I know some of y'all like to say, oh, the King James version was gay and he killed his mama and all kind of. Listen, I don't care what version you talking about. That changes nothing. All right. The truth is what the truth is. Big GhOD. Facts, man. That's facts. All versions are versions of the same. That's correct. They're just versions. Who cares? Listen, God is real. God's laws are real. God is a word. It carries a meaning. If you know what we mean when we say God, then you understand what we mean when we say that you should respect the fact that we live in an archetype, an architecture. We live in a blueprint. We live in a set of codes, a set of laws. We live in a set of systems. We live in a set of consistent underlying infrastructure. Respect that infrastructure. All right. There is a floor. There are walls. There is a ceiling. All right. There are doors. All we're saying is respect that as you explore. You know what I'm saying? Call it what you want. It is what it is. All right. We are mental projections. What up, though, my brethren? Because you always got somebody on here talking about, is Fremo coming? Is Fremo there? Did you talk to Fremo? Is that the Fremo? I'm like, nah, that ain't Fremo. Yeah, you know, somebody said, love never fails. Well, then love everybody then. It's good. Somebody said, is that the character from My Hero Academia? Yes, it is. All might. I am all for one and one for all. That's what I'm saying. We in heaven now because I am here. Young Midoriya. Multiple personality order. Facts. I say, I love you, big brother. I love you too. That love is from Big GhOD. Facts. God loving you through me. It's God's love. Facts, man. Just know that you have dominion over sin. You have dominion over free will. You have dominion over consequences. You have dominion over the future. Bro, because memory is rewritable, you have dominion over the past. You can reinterpret your memory. You can create your future, all from the present. And all you got to do is chill and build your skill naturally as God's son. As a child of the Creator, you are creative. That's why we practice that Rick.
Y'all tap in, man. Show love, man. You know what I'm saying? Send them hearts in, man. So like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Y'all run
Come
us
in the
up.
chat with an open mind, man.
And an open heart.
Open heart, man. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. When you receive the Christ, you receive a new life. This is your new age. See, they don't like for you to reach your new age. They're like, oh, that new age, that's new age. Yeah, my old age has passed. Okay? Every day is a new day. And every day I reach a new age. I do not stop reaching the new age. If you get stuck in your old age, you gon' wither away. Why be emotionally attached to that which you have to give back? Let that go. You know what I'm saying? Let that go. You inhale, you exhale. Holy Ghost. You don't try to hold on to the ghost. If you try to hold on to oxygen, it's going to become CO2. It's going to let go of you. That's so weird. You're going to let go of the ghost. They was like, man, that boy let go of the ghost. Gave up the ghost. Swear to God. Try to hold on to it. It's so weird. Somebody says, yes, your perception makes everything you see. You create what you see. Well, then see G-O-D. If your perception makes everything you see, then see God. If your perception makes everything you see, then see heaven. If your perception makes everything you see, then see abundance. See wealth. Ain't that there to be seen? If you can see abundance, why are you not seeing it? See, you got to control your focus. When Peter was walking on water with Jesus, he fell in the water when he lost focus. That's an example of how powerful your focus is. Keep your focus on God's abundance because it is yours. You are a beneficiary of this abundance. Pay attention to God's grace, God's forgiveness, God's magnificence. Pay attention so that you can be in heaven's dimension. You deserve it. But it's going to cost you free will. You're going to have to use your free will and choose to be chosen. Somebody says pay child support. People that say pay child support usually are trying to substantiate a feminist point of view where they are supporting broken households. How about don't create broken homes? How about raise your children with the genitals you made them with? Okay? How about stick it out, stay together, grow up together, overcome your trials and tribulations. Okay? Don't let the ego make you separate from your co-parent. Don't let trials and tribulations and temporary ups and temporary downs be the reason you don't raise your child. You know what I'm saying? It didn't say pay child support. No. Keep your home together. Yeah, how about that? Stick it out. Overcome some things in life. You feel me? Stop having excuses to run. Somebody said, I'm white. I know condoms exist. Condoms are for perverts, family. Everything you're saying is perverted. You're trying to make an excuse to engage in sin, which is activity that does not build a healthy future for the person engaged in said activity. Just stay in line with God and God's law so that you can live an eternity in heaven instead of an eternity in your own stupidity. Family, you're not intelligent, you're not witty, you're not funny. Your comedy is not even appreciated here, family. You lame for real, and you don't have control of your brain for real. Little weak weirdo. Fuck is you talking about? Facts. Boy is straight tripping. Ain't talking about white boy tripping. The nigga not white. The nigga is a peon, a European. That's facts. Hey, God told me that European in the word itself. Well, I ain't make this up. That's the word, ain't it? I'm just saying. Glory be to God. So I swear to God got jokes. I'm just a comedian. I'm just mediating this shit. I'm just a mediator. What you mean? I ain't make this up. I'm just relaying the message. I'm the Messiah.
Bro said I'm just a comedian, bro.
Yeah, I'm co with God. KO.
Going with it.
You feel me? I'm just KOing with it. I KO life. I KO everything. Look, I KO God. I swear to God, God know about me. I KO everything. Nigga, I co-parents too. Shit, fuck wrong with y'all. That's over with. I said European. That's a fact. That's why they getting peed on. But tell him it's rain though. Just tell him it's rain though. It's all right. Tell him it's precipitation. It's Bill Gates. Tell him it's Bill Gates weather. It's HARP. Tell him it's HARP. It's over with.
Shout out to the real girl.
Hey, put some love on the live, man. Y'all subscribe. I swear to God, the sons of God outside. Hey, what up, Night Wolf? Hell yeah, you know, you gotta laugh to keep from killing everybody sometime. They still gonna die, though. That's over. Hey, that's over, though. You feel me? Like, hey, glory be to God on that, though. You feel me? Somebody say, you are not a Messiah. God, Jesus is the Messiah. I am God, Jesus. Stupid, goofy boy. Who else did you thought that I could be? You think that God ain't everybody? See, you don't have faith in God. You don't give God all bodies. You got to give God all the glory. All bodies are God's, okay? All glory is God's. Boy, you need to have more faith. You don't got enough faith. You got that sometime he fell with a friend type faith. You know what I'm saying? So, that's facts. They are getting peed on. Dubai. Y'all ain't heard about the, I know it. Yeah. Yeah, they just let y'all know what they've been doing behind closed doors. We seen that Diddy trial. We know what y'all into. Yeah, we know what that last generation had going on. See, y'all in that last generation. We in the new age. We in the new generation. Boy, we with Christ. When you get with Christ, you become a new creature in Christ. That's over with. Not finna do what this last generation had going on. Y'all in the old world. We in a new world frequency. This new world vibrations. Yeah. A brand new world. You better get on your Aladdin, nigga. Better go get Genie, nigga. You sleep. Better go in that Cave of Wonders and go get your Genie, nigga. Go get you a brand new world. Swear to God, because that world your ass living in is killing itself. You live in a world full of zombie bots. You live in a world full of liars. You live in a world full of people who do not like the light. Them niggas have adjusted to the darkness.
Feel my way through the darkness.
I swear, you feel me?
I was trying to tell me hard.
Hey, they ain't one line. We got something on our timeline. All right, bet. We can pull up. We need that. Somebody said, ask me is when you are making up stuff about God. What? You gotta learn how to use English properly. You lacking in communication skills. You wanna go? Yeah, work on that. Yeah, facts.
Shout out to everybody, man. It's Sunday. It's almost time to get back on the grind. It's Monday.
Facts. Sunday is God's day. Every day is the day that God made. We living in God's garden. God's in our heart. He garden all the things that we be thinking. Swear to God that you got your head up, your ass engaged in thinking. Need to stop that. We back at with
a big 4 eyes.
King Rome. Swear to God we in that kingdom. Getting our king gone. Facts. Yeah, you know it's me, I'm really up. You already know it's more than just one, but it's the one. It's really us. We really sky high. Living in the air again. You know it's me and ain't no reason to compare. Ain't no sin to compare a sin. You know that's true. Proper like these niggas know it's me. I'm Papa like I'm something like my Papa's like. You know it's me, the Christ light in my mind. The right mind, I'm using mine. And that's not sublime. I keep it front line, pushing the front line, the front liner. They know it's me and I got mine. That's by design. I swear to God that it's big GhOD. They know it's me in the spirit and in the streets. I am KOG. The knockouts, those are guaranteed. You know by me, the hood know Godhood, the brotherhood, fatherhood is the reason why I know God this good. I know God this intimately now. They know it's me, it's too intimate for me to put down. So I live my whole life in the cloud. I cloud infinite potentiality. Act out. You know it's me with them actions. These niggas like camera. They know it's me. If you come at me wrong, I might slam you. Get you back on your noggin. You cannot dodge what I'm talking. I swear a marksman. I hit them where they heart is. Something like Cupid. If you don't hear this intelligence from God, then you stupid. I swear to God, I'm the only one that's hard enough to do it. I put my whole heart into it. That's my intuition. Had to pay it, so I paid attention. Pay that attention.
And did he mention, got it at extension, real nigga in this hoe. And my teeth, them steady grinning. Boys talking down. I love the chopping, I'm skinning. You know what I'm saying? I was born and I'm steady winning. I landing down the grind. I come from that land.
Yeah.
The boys talking down. We thought, I can hear it.
My boy gotta get up there first. That's all right, we gonna come right back. You know what I'm saying? We better come back after these lights. Look at that.
I fumbled.
Okay. Facts, no. Hey, man, I'm finna chop game with my brother right quick, man. We're gonna come back on another episode of GhODTherapy. This is the therapy for the God in you, for all of the times you put God into some human situations.
Can we get a?
Okay.
All right. Yo.
Somebody said not tough. We don't need to be tough. We are with God.
Man,
okay?
You know I was tough all my life, man. I'm talking about running off with anger, bro. Anger, you know, people be emotional gangsters, so you be running all around here doing dumb ass shit out here and everything else. And you know, I really was clobbering shit by myself until God made me realize that I really wasn't doing it because of the perception I was perceiving. It was because I had something else within me that I was afraid to fix at the time. And then when I did fix it, now it's like, okay, you can throw anything at me. You can throw anything at me. I'm going to sit there and smile at you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, Brody called me 4 eyes. If anybody know what the fuck these is, I'm a happily 4-eyed right now. You know what I'm saying?
And then,
you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. All this other shit. Man, look, man.
Boy, regulated nervous system, man. You can, I swear, we parasympathetic. It's you can't shock us, family. You can't put us in an emotional.
And if you want to shock something, let me shock you.
All right, facts. Zeus shit.
Hey, look.
Hey, Zeus shit.
We can be this bag over here. You know, we can be good friends.
Yeah, let's punch.
Let's do it.
punch with me.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody say you a narc. I don't think.
What is a narc?
He's saying because your glasses got a spy camera on it. He said.
Oh man, you see how people brain just be diluted?
They fear based. Everything they think first is based off of what they might be afraid of.
Listen, man, don't be afraid of us because you living that life like that, man.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
They
when
don't
you
live with
living
God.
A certain life like that, you always gonna do this. Gonna look behind you.
Oh,
so
paranoia. You need metanoia, not paranoia.
You.
Yeah, metanoia.
Meted up.
See what I'm saying? My nigga meta. You
like, I'm saying,
you in the Para-Olympics.
He got no time for that. We gonna pray for you, man.
Somebody say, right, he recording like that, cause he can do what the fuck he wanna do.
Look, do you think I'm recording or do you know it? Do you know I'm recording? Let me ask you that. Do you know if I'm recording?
Why are you afraid of being recorded? I mean, I'm obviously recording. This is obviously a recording. So what is your problem with being recorded? Are you ashamed?
That's how you know you ain't
living right
with technology.
Yeah, you ain't living right.
I'm gonna give it to you. If you record on these, it's a light that pop up.
And why you so scary? Why you scared of being recorded? You ashamed or something? You don't love yourself? You don't think people gonna love you if they see what you really do? Scary ass, nasty ass, degenerate heathen. Facts. Fuck wrong with this scary ass. Ain't scared to be recorded. I don't fuck with niggas that's afraid of the camera, nigga.
Man,
I don't like it
if it ain't on camera.
You feel me? What type of niggas want to hide in the shadows? I don't fuck with niggas want to hide in the shadows. Gay, homosexual, closet ass nigga. The fuck?
Man, just come out here and get punched on.
Man, come get punched on. Man, yeah, come punch with me.
Come get punched on, man. You know, I've been trying to push somebody here in the back of their back, man. You want to get uppercut?
Punch a nigga in the face, break his neck. So, yeah. Arthur just hit me. Come spar with me. Come punch with me. Facts, man. We punching. That's how they go. Let me see something right quick.
Man, if you got depression, that's a demon. You know what I'm saying? That's a demon, and that's a demon you must face. And it's also, I know depression, man. Depression is crazy, man. You don't want to deal with certain things. You have all these thoughts in your head where you're degrading yourself, downing yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're not, really being you. You really just straight like quicksand. You just drifting all down. You know what I'm saying? Like
drifting away.
Nah, bro. Battle depression. Depression's a demon.
You know what depression is the demon of? What I'm saying? A lack of faith in God. That's what's wrong with your goofy ass.
You gotta get God, man.
Facts. Otherwise you're gonna be
God
depressed.
beat depression.
That's the only thing that wins.
Facts.
God always wins. If you're not winning, it's because you're not with God. If you're depressed, it's because you are ignoring God in your life. And you getting stupid prizes because you playing a stupid game.
Amen. I'm glad you battled it, and I'm glad you conquering, and I'm glad you can be able to.
Yeah, it's called perseverance.
Target depression when it's coming or before it's coming. You know what I'm saying? When you target it, it's like, okay, hey, I want to do something else real quick now. Boom. Why am I depressed? What's making me depressed? Let me target problem. You know what I'm saying? Boom, I'm going to go do this and do that. Boom. Then after that, boom, you're a tactician with yourself. Picture that. Now you're a tactician with the world because it's already in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you're going everywhere you go. You feel me?
Your income is a vanity metric. Net worth is the scoreboard. This single shift in thinking separates those who build lasting wealth from those who remain trapped in the cycle of earning and spending, no matter how impressive their paychecks appear to others. Most people measure their financial progress by the size of their monthly earnings. They celebrate raises, compare salaries with friends, and feel successful when their income reaches new heights. Yet many high earners remain surprisingly poor, living month to month despite bringing in substantial sums. Meanwhile, others with modest incomes quietly accumulate wealth that compounds into genuine financial freedom. The difference lies not in what they earn, but in what they keep and how they deploy it. Net worth represents the true measure of your financial health. It equals everything you own minus everything you owe. This simple calculation reveals whether you are actually building wealth or merely maintaining an expensive lifestyle funded by debt and future promises. Your net worth tells the story your paycheck cannot, whether you control money or money controls you. 1. Think in net worth, not paychecks. Consider two individuals. Sarah earns $100,000 annually, lives in an expensive apartment, drives a luxury car with monthly payments, and maintains the lifestyle expected of someone in her income bracket. Her bank account looks healthy on payday, but by month's end, little remains. Her net worth hovers near zero, or even dips negative when accounting for car loans and credit card balances. Despite her impressive salary, Sarah owns nothing of lasting value. Meanwhile, David earns $60,000 per year. He lives modestly, drives a reliable used car he purchased with cash, and consistently saves 30% of his income. Each month, David purchases assets that generate additional income or appreciate in value. After 5 years, his net worth exceeds $200,000. While Sarah still measures success by her paycheck, David has built a foundation that produces wealth independent of his daily labor. The shift from paycheck thinking to net worth thinking requires tracking assets minus liabilities monthly. This practice transforms abstract financial concepts into concrete numbers that demand attention. Most people check their bank balance regularly, but rarely calculate their total financial picture. They know their monthly salary, but remain ignorant of their net worth. This ignorance keeps them focused on income rather than wealth accumulation. Assets put money in your pocket. Liabilities take money from your pocket. Real wealth comes from accumulating assets faster than liabilities. Every financial decision should be evaluated through this lens. Does this purchase increase your net worth over time, or does it drain resources that could be deployed toward wealth-building activities? The wealthy ask this question instinctively. The poor rarely consider it. The net worth flywheel provides a framework for sustainable wealth building. You earn income through your labor or existing assets. You save a portion of that income by spending less than you make. You use those savings to buy assets that generate cash flow or appreciate in value. That cash flow gets reinvested into additional assets, creating a self-reinforcing cycle that accelerates over time. Each rotation of this wheel builds momentum toward financial independence. Most people break this cycle by converting savings into liabilities. They earn money, save briefly, then spend those savings on cars, gadgets, vacations, or other items that depreciate or provide no ongoing return. These purchases reset the wealth-building process to zero, forcing them to start over each month. The flywheel never gains momentum because they constantly break it with consumption. Lifestyle creep represents the enemy of net worth growth. As income rises, expenses rise to match, leaving no additional resources for asset accumulation. The individual making $150,000 per year often saves no more than the person making $70,000 because their lifestyle expanded to consume the difference. They upgrade their housing, transportation, dining, and entertainment without upgrading their wealth-building activities. Successful wealth builders maintain lifestyle discipline even as income grows. They recognize that every dollar spent on lifestyle inflation is a dollar not invested in their future freedom. They may drive older cars and live in modest homes relative to their income, but their net worth grows consistently because they prioritize asset accumulation over social signaling. The monthly net worth calculation becomes a habit that transforms financial behavior. Seeing the number grow creates positive momentum and reinforces wealth-building decisions. Seeing it stagnate or decline forces honest evaluation of spending, patterns, and investment choices. This regular measurement keeps net worth growth as the primary objective, rather than an afterthought. Creating your net worth statement requires brutal honesty about assets and liabilities. List everything you own that has measurable value: bank accounts, investment accounts, real estate, vehicles, and other significant assets. Then list everything you owe: mortgages, loans, credit card balances, and other debts. Subtract the second number from the first. This is your starting point. Many people resist this exercise because they fear the result will be discouraging. they suspect their net worth is lower than they would prefer to admit. This resistance keeps them trapped in ignorance and prevents the awareness necessary for improvement. You cannot manage what you do not measure, and you cannot improve what you refuse to acknowledge. The goal is not perfection, but progress. Your current net worth matters less than the direction it moves each month. A negative net worth that improves by $5,000 monthly indicates far better financial health than a positive net worth that remains stagnant. Focus on the trajectory rather than the absolute number. Monthly net worth tracking reveals patterns that annual reviews miss. You see the immediate impact of major purchases, investment performance, and spending habits. This frequent feedback loop enables course corrections before small problems become large ones. Monthly measurement also smooths out temporary fluctuations that might cause panic or overconfidence if observed less frequently. The savings rate emerges as a critical metric in net worth building. This measures the percentage of income directed toward assets rather than consumption. A high savings rate accelerates wealth accumulation regardless of absolute income level. Someone earning $40,000 annually while saving 20% builds wealth faster than someone earning $100,000 while saving 5%. The asset to liability ratio provides another useful measure of financial health. This ratio should increase over time as assets grow faster than liabilities. A declining ratio indicates that debt is growing faster than wealth, a dangerous trend that requires immediate attention. Successful wealth builders maintain high and rising asset to liability ratios throughout their careers. Your net worth statement should fit on one page and update quickly. Complicated tracking systems create barriers to regular monitoring. Simple systems get used consistently. The exercise should take 15 minutes monthly, not several hours. Precision matters less than consistency and trend awareness. Schedule a monthly net worth update on the same date each month. Treat this appointment as seriously as any important business meeting. Set reminders to ensure the habit sticks during the formation period. Most people abandon financial tracking because they lack systematic approaches to maintain the practice. Net worth thinking transforms every financial decision from short-term to long-term optimization. Instead of asking whether you can afford something based on monthly cash flow, you ask whether it improves your net worth position. This shift naturally reduces consumption and increases asset accumulation without feeling restrictive or punitive. The compound effect of consistent net worth focus becomes exponential over time. Small monthly improvements accumulate into substantial annual gains. Annual gains compound into decade-long transformations. People who embrace net worth thinking in their 20s achieve financial independence in their 40s or 50s. Those who delay this shift often work decades longer than necessary. Your net worth represents your true financial scorecard. Everything else is commentary. Focus on growing this number consistently, and wealth will follow naturally through the power of sustained attention and deliberate action. 2. Own the asset, escape the hamster wheel. If you don't own, you're owned by your calendar. This simple truth separates those who build lasting wealth from those who spend their lives trading time for money. The moment you wake up and realize that your income depends entirely on showing up somewhere at a specific time, doing specific tasks for a specific number of hours, you've identified the cage that keeps most people financially trapped forever. The hamster wheel looks different for everyone, but the mechanism remains the same. Whether you're earning minimum wage or six figures, if your money stops the moment you stop working, you're still running in circles. The lawyer billing hours, the consultant flying between client meetings, the skilled tradesperson working job after job, they're all trapped in the same fundamental exchange. Time for money, hour by hour, day by day, year by year. The path to financial freedom isn't found in earning more per hour. It's found in breaking the hour for money equation entirely. This requires a fundamental shift in thinking from labor to ownership, from being paid for your time to being paid for your assets. When you own something that produces value independent of your direct involvement, you've taken the first real step toward financial independence. Understanding what qualifies as...
Somebody said, let your light shine. That's within you. The light within you is Christ. That's correct. That is correct. The light within you is Christ. Christ is the light. So yeah, let your Christ shine bright. Let your Christ shine bright. That's facts. Graduate Christianity and become Christ. Become, not believe. That's facts. Shout out to chosen discernment. That's a choice for sure. That's that Deuteronomy 30:19. Facts. Somebody said depression isn't a choice. People saying that are inhumane. Depression is a choice because you always have a choice. You depressed because you emotionally attached to something. Let go.
It always messes me up when people act like they don't have free will to do what they want to do.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
You got free will.
When you go to work, you got to put on that mask, right?
Yep, they do. They make a sacrifice for work.
You can create an illusion to conquer depression. Even if you have depression, you can create an illusion over it. You know what I'm saying? That way, it's not really destroying your life. After that, it don't even become reality. Only way to beat it is God.
And that's why we just take it back to
God. People have
God.
different ways of dealing with it. People have different ways mentally of coping with things, but God is the way.
God is the only way.
Got a way for you.
Every knee shall bow, every tongue will confess. My boy said, take deep rest from being human. That's facts. That's what depression is you trying to be human and you not. And you doing your best to be human and it's not working because you not human. You gotta let it go. But your ego not trying to hear that. Your others not trying to hear that. Matter of fact, when I exit this live and create a new live, we're gonna have to name it that. You are not human. You trying to be human. And the reason why you're not doing a good job is because you are not human. And no matter how hard you try to be a good human, it's not gonna work. You're gonna have to be a good soul. You're gonna have to be a good spirit. You're gonna have to be a good expression of God's infinite presence. That's facts. That's facts though. Attracted to the light for sure. Attracted to the Christ for sure, because Christ is the light. So definitely not of this world, a creator of this world, a co-creator of this world. We are all co-creating this world together. And y'all double tap the screen one time, put some love on the live. We almost up to 100 likes, man. Teamwork make that dream work. It's love. Share that love, man. Facts. Somebody says too many brothers delete themselves. That's because they are godless. You're deleting yourself because you don't have a conscious relationship with what God actually is. All right? You got lost. He said, and I'm not going to say that. That's because you are afraid to speak the truth. I am a truth teller. I don't care who feelings get hurt. But I said people struggle in silence. The silence is where God is. So they're going to have to get in that silence and be one with God. God is in the silence. And people don't want to help. People cannot help. No one can use your free will for you. You want to play victim, and that just doesn't pan out because you are a victor. You are not a victim, so you can't be a victim. That's why no one can save you, because you don't need to be saved. You need to get up, stand up for yourself, and do what you need to do. You talking about, but rather judge instead of help. Yes, we going to judge you because you are retarded, and we going to stay away from you because we have free will, and that's what free will do. Facts. We use judgment when it comes to adjusting our free will. Somebody says, nah, I've lost friends. I speak truth. No, you don't speak no truth. Your friends were stupid, and you were stupid too. Fuck you talking about? Your friends was gonna die regardless, and so are you. Stupid dumbass boy. You not speaking the truth. You're whining. You're a wimp, my boy. You're weird. All right? Shut up. Fuck this nigga talking about, I've lost friends. Nigga, fuck your friends, nigga. Fuck you talking about? You was always gonna lose your friends. Nigga, fuck you talking about? Friends get lost. Nigga, fuck around with this nigga. Talking about, I've lost friends. That's what the fuck happens, nigga. Welcome to life. Nigga, people come, people go. One day you're here, baby. And then one day you're gone. Out of here. It's like, nah, I lost friends. welcome to reality. Niggas lose their friends, nigga. The fuck? He's like, woe is me. No, you don't understand. You don't get it. No, you don't. You shut your wine. Shut the bitch. Move, nigga. What the?
My life.
This nigga over here, goddamn snot bubbles and some more shit.
Why they can't understand, man?
Told niggas, God is not your tissue paper. All right? You gotta keep your snot bubbles to yourself, my boy. That's over with. I mean, shit, he ain't gonna lie to you. But they don't trust God. They don't got faith in God. Them boys got more faith in other niggas than they have even in themselves. Gayest shit I ever heard. Yup. It's feminine. But they want to refer to themselves as men, like they masculine, but that's some feminine shit. These niggas getting penetrated and shit. That's feminine. Hell yeah. Somebody said, I got you, I peeped it. This is why our community is dead. Boy, if the community is dead, this ain't why, because the community was dead before this. I don't know what you call it. And you tweaking, nigga. The fuck, this nigga said, this why our community dead. First of all, you ain't in our community. I don't know what community you in. Why your community dead? You in a dead community. My community is alive. That's over it. That boy said, y'all have a good one. Boy, go kill yourself like your friends did. Get the fuck up out of here, boy. What's wrong with this nigga? Talking about y'all have a good one. Shut up. You just said the community dead. He talking about have a good one. We do have a good one. We have a good community. Nigga, fuck you talking about. Nigga, our community is alive. The fuck is you talking about? Talking about some, all right, y'all. Nah, ain't no all right, y'all. Shut your bitch ass up. Nigga, don't nobody fuck with you over here. Nigga, just leave. You don't say bye to niggas that don't fuck with you. You just leave. This nigga trying to get a goodbye and shit. Before I let you go, can I get a goodbye? Looking ass. No. No, you don't get no goodbye. You don't get no goodbye. You get the fuck out. Nigga, you leave this place. These people just be tweaking. Facts. Don't let the dough hit you with a good Lord split you. Oh, let me put on my hand
Work.
Yeah, might as well punch.
Slide on the way.
All right, baby. You gotta shake that dirt off your shoulders. Somebody says, but I'm not for the online shit. Then why are you online? And why are you still talking? Don't speak about it. Be about it. Shut the fuck up. That's what I keep trying to tell you. Get the fuck out of here. What are you even still here doing? He's like, I'm not with that online shit, but you online. The fuck? Get off. The fuck? You're like, I ain't with that online shit. Typing like a motherfucker. Nigga, didn't nobody ask you, who are you even talking to? Nobody knows you here. You know, I do not know you. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you at. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't give a damn. What is you even talking about? No one knows. Yeah, talking about, I ain't with that online shit. Shut your bitch ass up.
They bring the wrong energy to the wrong thing.
It's fat. It's tripping. Hey, man. That's facts. My boy Random Elvis said it means to depart from a place that rejects the gospel, signifying a clean break. Facts. We're up out of here. What up, Project? In the building. Facts. The boy caught one of the lives, man. I was about to start this live over because apparently my boy Freemo said boys finna come punch. I I didn't have that on my mind, but shit, it is what it is, though. Yeah. It's on the wrong way. Oh, I got a punch, man. Punchy. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Diddly, there they are, standing in the road. Zarabi! This would have never happened if Mufasa was here. I told you to never say that name. Simba, you deliberately disobeyed me. Even worse, you put Nala in danger. What up, though, Black Vegeta? We in the building. Facts, y'all know what it is. We running it up sky high to the most high, big GhOD. You know, we live in the sky, not in the sea. We walk on water easily. Well, at least it is if you walking with me. Facts. Keep your eye on the prize. Stay focused on God. His eyes in the skies. Let your eyes rise. See, you walk up on people and they get to looking at your crotch. They get to looking at your genitals because they eyes low. You got to let your eyes rise. You need your eyes in the skies. You need those eagle eyes. Those I don't see evil eyes. Facts. Movement is definitely medicine. That's a fact of life.
Yeah, well, really they small rounds. Hey. But that's the 30-second bell right there anyway. So you supposed to have did that on the last round. We skipped it. Yeah, you gotta breathe. Are you gonna run out of breath? Thank you, that's fast. That's facts. I'm about to say how much you lift the spirit, the whole spirit, the Holy Spirit. I lift the Holy Ghost. I lift up the whole world, all of it, whole world on my back. I got the whole world in my hands. Facts, for sure. We punching. That's how that go. Putting in that work, reaping what we sow. Every day in a row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily, merrily. Cause life is your dream.
That's what happens when you be smoking, you be drinking, and you partying. Can't do that. Especially if you're trying to elevate. Start getting tired quicker. Shout out to KO, man. Facts. Motivation, man. Ain't no quitting. There is no tomorrow.
What up, right on 7? You already know that, though. See, the numbers done got low, so I'm gonna start it over. Y'all, come right back into the next live. Finna run it back, finna start it over. God is with us all. Let's punch.